Good morning from Magic Kingdom. We have just ridden Tron for the second time, this one behind me here. It's good, like I've said in a previous video, I would recommend going on it. But it's not the best ride in the world, and it's not long enough, but it was good. There's the Tomorrowland Speedway. And we're just heading to Buzz Lightyear's Space Ranger Spin, which is the shooting game that we love. We're just heading into this ride here, and we've got a lightning lane for it, so hopefully not a 30-minute wait for us. There we go. This is all obviously Toy Story themed, if you haven't guessed that already. Because we're in lightning lane, we don't really get that much of a queue. You might get a queue the last 5 minutes or something, but not a 30-minute wait like all the standard ones are. Just come off Buzz's Space Ranger Spin. Sophie got like 170,000, I got 24,000. I don't know what happened there, but Sophie gets way too into it. Like the concentration face she has. But yeah, now we're heading to Sophie's favourite ride, which is the Little Mermaid one where you sit in a clam. There's Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, which I would like to go on, but the queue is just constantly busy. And this isn't sadly in Genie Plus, so you do have to pay an individual lightning lane, or just wait in the queue, and it's usually like 90 minutes every day. So I don't like any ride that much that I'll pay, you know, $15 to ride it once, or I'll queue 90 minutes.
Guardian's $15.
Oh yeah. We're heading in. Having a bit of fun. Well, there's the clams. So rushing in. Can't wait to get on that clam.
Let me start at the well, I'm thinking that's a terrible place to
Cinderella and a
start.
visiting princess.
I'll just tell you how it ends.
Yeah?
No, wait. I got an idea. I'll start at the beginning. I was born from a small little cave. My story is not nearly as interesting.
Tip and trick if you look.
Under the sea, it's better than anything we got up there. Ariel, listen to me. Get your head out of the clouds and back in the water where it belongs. We got so much down here. We gotta steer it. We gotta hear it under the sea. We have to play, and they sound the jump, the fast play, the fast, the jump, the top, the look is a look out so. You can play the beats on the street, the drop barking out the back, fish, the street, the strength and the strike, they know where it's at, and know that don't be under the sea, darling, it's winter down where it's winter, take it from me. Up on the shore they work all day, out in the sun they slave away. Who are we be floating, floating under the sea? Yes, I do. I hope that's a winds of the Caspian Sea.
We're about to watch the Festival of Fantasy Parade. just finished watching the parade in the blazing sun, and now we've come for some lunch in Tony's Town Square restaurant, which is themed around Lady and the Tramp. So me and Soph are going to share a spaghetti, a bit of spaghetti. We're not really, we're just getting loads of starters. So we ordered this about 5 minutes ago. And all 4 of them have arrived. Sophie's got like a nice tomato salad. That's fried mozzarella. This is garlic bread with a cheese fondue. And then that is a Caesar salad for me. Okay, we've managed to get through most of it, but it was delicious. We had no idea this was here, and it's probably one of the nicest places I've eaten in this 2 weeks. The food is delicious. Just park hopped, and we're now at Epcot because we have a lightning lane for Frozen Ever After, which Sophie's wanting to, well, she's been wanting to ride this since we got here, and she's finally getting the chance to. And then Sophie also has an individual lightning lane for Guardians. So we're going to go to those 2 and then maybe have a few photos taken, and then we'll be heading back to the hotel. It's very hot here, a scorcher. But now's the perfect time to do a quick review of our cooling towels. They have been perfect, by the way. If you get a pack of 3, we got a pack of 3 of these from Amazon for like a £5, probably not even that. And they have done wonders. They have really helped when you are like stuck in the blazing sun. So definitely get some if you're coming here. We're just heading into World Showcase, heading to Norway. We do love Norway. We've been there a few times. I think they're waiting to meet. It's Pluto here, isn't it, that they meet? You heard that at first. One of the dog things. Here it is, Frozen Ever After, and we have a lightning lane. Otherwise you have to wait in a standby queue for 65 minutes. Something we will not be doing. That was a cute ride, but you do get a bit wet. We were right at the front, so I feel like maybe we got the most water out of everyone. But Sophie's got a wet patch on her bum, and it looks like she's weed herself. So, but the good thing about Florida is that will dry in about 5 seconds, so she's fine. Sophie's just gone on to Guardians of the Galaxy, and I'm in a shop looking at some merchandise because I do have actually quite a bit of spending money left. And these are a limited time bonus. $15 for a basic one and $30 for a bling one. I'm guessing they're the bling ones. Well, they all look like they're bling. It is a few hours later. We came back from Epcot. We had a bit of a chill. I was falling asleep though. We got back at 5-ish and I was about to fall asleep, and then at like 7-ish we actually went over to Disney Springs. The rest of them wanted to have like a sit-down meal for dinner, but because I'd had that for lunch, I couldn't. I'm the type of person that can't have like proper sit-down meals more than once a day. So like if I have dinner out, I'll have something small for lunch, and like vice versa and things like that. So I went to get a sandwich from Earl of Sandwich at Disney Springs, and I did a bit of shopping. Yes, I bought some more stuff from the Disney store, the World of Disney store, the massive store at Disney Springs. 2 things, some joggers with like the Disney World like logo sign on it, and a really cool almost tie-dye looking sweater, like sweatshirt jumper. I love them both. Yeah, then I had a look in other shops, had a look in like Levi's, Zara, things like that. But when I'm on holiday in America, I don't want to go and buy clothes and stuff from shops that I know I can get in the UK. Like that's just silly in my opinion. So the reason why I got loads of the Disney stuff in Universal is because they don't have that sort of stuff in the UK. But yeah, there were some lovely things in Disney Springs. Then I went to get my sandwich. I got a caprese sandwich, which was like tomato mozzarella, obviously. Then it had like vinegar and balsamic vinegar and basil. So that was delish. I've had that already, so that was the second time that I've had it, and it is delicious. It's really, really nice, really good food. So if you ever are in Disney Springs, go to Earl of Sandwich. They do some delicious sandwiches. The fam are still, I think, in Disney Springs. They haven't come back yet. I feel like they'll be on their way soon. But I'm in bed. I've just had a shower, got into my pajamas, and I'm just gonna head sort of to sleep really, because I'm tired. But we do have one full day left, and we are going to spend that probably sadly packing. And me and Sophie are going to Disney Springs in the morning to hopefully get some Gideon's cookies. If you don't know, Gideon's Bakehouse is this really famous bakehouse that does amazing chocolate chip cookies. They are like famous, they're amazing, they're like going viral on like Instagram and TikTok. But there's only a couple of them, I think, in America. There's a couple of them in Florida, but everyone goes to the one in Disney Springs. But it's always busy. You have to like join a virtual queue, and you could be waiting 3 or 4 hours. So we might try and get there as soon as it opens so we can just go straight in, hopefully. We're not really sure how it works. But we want some Gideon's cookies. And then we might go back to a park, maybe ride a few more rides as like a goodbye. But yeah, it's gonna be a day of chilling, and then we've got Sunday when we fly back, but our flight's not until 10 to 9, so 8:50 in the evening. So we don't actually have to leave the hotel until about 5-ish. So we're obviously going to check out, and then we'll probably just hang around the pool, you know, lounge around and sort of wait for that, really, wait for that time to go to the airport. But yeah, so right now I'm going to get some sleep, and then, yeah, last full day tomorrow. Hello, this is our last full day here in Orlando. I just can't. It's such a weird feeling when you're on holiday, on this type of holiday. Every time I come here, at the end of it, I just feel so angry and so annoyed that I have to leave. I mean, yes, all holidays when they come to an end are really horrible because you have to go back to work and, you know, rubbish. But for some reason, this holiday, I just don't want to go back. I don't want to think about anything. I don't want to think about going back home. I really, really don't want to leave. There's just something about a Disney, Universal, Florida holiday that just makes you want to stay here forever, and I really do. So sadly, this is our last full day. I have started packing most of my things. I mainly wanted to start packing early because I have bought quite a few things from some shops, and I'm worried more about the weight limit and fitting them all in. But luckily, some things we brought here on the holiday we're not taking back. So we've got some food that we packed, a lot of sun cream, we're not bringing that home. Well, a lot of it's just empty bottles now, so we're not bringing that home. Like, just things like that that will make the case lighter when you come back, and then the stuff that you buy will balance that out again, so it'll be heavy again. But I'm just trying to fit everything in that I've bought, just so I can see where I'm at, and I'm not going to buy anything else, but you know what I mean. You just want to make sure that everything fits in, so you're not panicking at the end of the day. Also this morning, me and Sophie have been to Disney Springs. We queued outside Gideon's Bakehouse at, I think we got there at 9:45, and it opened at 10, and there was already a big queue. We waited probably 45 minutes in the sun for those cookies. Now, I have tried a cookie, and I'll put some footage in of the cookie. It is delicious. So it's not like a normal cookie that you find at home. It's almost like as thick as a cake, and it's not crunchy. It's really soft inside. I got 3 original chocolate chip and 3 triple chocolate chip. Because it's a very popular bakehouse, they only limit customers to 6 cookies each. So I obviously got the limit, 6 cookies, and I gave 3 to Matthew because he wanted to try some as well. But I'm currently eating one of the triple chocolates. I'll just try and, if you can see that. But they are delicious. They're really heavy as well. So if you're ever in Disney Springs or in the Orlando area and you're coming over to Disney, definitely go to Gideon's. I would definitely get there early rather than go in the end of the day, because sometimes they are at capacity, so they won't let any more people in the queue. Sometimes if the queue is so long, they make people come back and they give them like a return time, similar to like a ride at Disney. But it is very popular. We got there even before it opened and there was already a queue, and we waiting 45 minutes anyway. So yeah, they're worth it though. They're delicious.